So, new pre workout and new gym. Super excited. Kinda not. This pre workout is 400 milligrams of caffeine with 6,400 milligrams of beta alanine, some other stuff in there. Seems like it's gonna be a really heavy hitter. So, am I excited? Kind of, since my best experience with pre workout has been the Woke AF, the Bucked Up. It had me like super dialed into my session. Like I never disconcentrated, never drifted off. Energy was pretty consistent throughout the workout, and this was back when I was like grinding like overnight and the gym at the same time, and it was like I was still progressing every session. It was absolutely insane. But yeah, trying out Elevation Fitness, a new gym for me. Probably gonna do a full body day today, not only to experience everything there is at this new gym, but also to go back into full body. I actually want to go back into it, mainly because I just had a very nice experience, and I don't think I did full body for long enough. I only did it for essentially 3 weeks, so that was just simply not enough. I didn't even do it for a month, but even then, those 3 weeks in itself made me break through plateaus like never before. Like, I remember I was plateauing pretty hard at the moment, and immediately after starting, I broke everything. All of my plateaus were literally just broken. So yeah, I just really like it. It's really fun, the progressing each session. The fact that you only have one set per muscle is like it only gives you like you only have one chance to really make this right type of feeling, which I really dig, honestly. So it like made me push harder, because when there's two sets, I don't feel like, for me at least, I don't put as much intensity into it, even if I want to. So that one set there is kind of like, you either do it or you don't. You either progress or you don't, and it just puts a lot more pressure on there. So yeah, I'm gonna take a taste. Actually, let me taste this pre-workout. It's actually not bad at all. I expected the flavor to be extremely strong. It literally just tastes like mango juice, a bit like watered down mango juice. It's not even that bad. So yeah, gonna gulp this down, get straight in there, get that free day pass or day pass. I don't know how they do things here, and get straight to work. Okay, so we're here, Elevation Fitness. I tweaked my left glute somehow while warming up. I don't know. Pre-workout is definitely hitting. Gotta do 3 plates on here. It's gonna be my first exercise. Upper chest bias. I know it's flat. The bench is flat, but my arm path will target more upper chest. So one really hard set, 6 to 8 reps. Nothing much to it. Let's get it. Boom. So may have cut the session pretty early. I was still missing basically arms when it comes to the upper portion of the workout, and I basically did no legs. My body was like genuinely giving out. But hey, we showed up today. We did the work. Yeah, essentially my body was just like too weak. Like literally, it doesn't matter like how light I went or how easy the rep or the weight feels. I was just like already getting like tired. Like my body was giving out in like 4 to 5 reps, and at that point I wouldn't even be able to get past the leg workout. So I just stopped it here to not burn myself out. Got to refuel properly because I've for real been eating like twice a day for the past like week or so, I'd like to say, which obviously contributes to the fatigue. Obviously, you know, the sleep deprivation, all of that. You know, this session is without, I haven't gotten a good night's rest since Wednesday. Today is Monday. Since Wednesday night was the last night I was able to rest fully, and then after that, work, not good supplementation, all that. So this is the result of some built up fatigue from the days. And I kind of pushed myself pretty hard in the first portion of the workout, so I guess that contributed a bit as well. But yeah, by next session everything should be better. Full body's obviously, it's a bit more mentally taxing than the other splits, because obviously upper body is just upper body, lower body is just lower body, or if you're doing push pull legs, like that's all you're doing. But full body, you gotta like go through everything. I mean, when I first started, I don't think I completed the first session fully either. But yeah, the goal for next session is just to complete everything, and next session is a heavy lower and light upper, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, another reason I sort of chose to go back to full body is I saw some stuff regarding like fatigue, and how like fatigue from one day carries on to the next. So the fact that full body is every other day just gives your body like time to sort of recover from the CNS fatigue that you did prior. Because let's say I push myself really hard on upper, the next day I have lower, and even though they're completely different muscle groups, I'm not going to be able to push as hard as opposed to me doing upper, then resting a full day, and then doing lower. But then at that point the frequency would be kind of cursed. So yeah, the whole point of full body is high frequency, progressive overload, and the fact that it's every other day, just like you could push hard every single session. That's kind of the whole point. Like literally you could push yourself to the limits, you could be fully recovered by then. And then I guess it works out with my overnight schedule, so that way I actually have a bit more time to recover, and it's not so back to back. Because, you know, upper lower, you know, imagine I do an upper session, then I gotta get really bad sleep, go to work, then hit a lower session the next day. Obviously that lower session is gonna suffer greatly. Like imagine people who, you know, don't work overnight and sleep, like get a full, you know, night of sleep. If their CNS fatigue goes into the next day, imagine me. Okay, imagine me. I'm like CNS fatigue maxing, dude. Like I'm literally like my body isn't recovering at all. I'm like that lower session is just gonna be absolutely cursed. So you know, that way I have a full day. So I'll do a full body session, and even though I have some bad sleep, I'll have like a full day of rest where I can actually like rest the majority of the day. And since I'm not exercising that day, the days I'm not exercising, I'm actually gonna go on maintenance. So this bulk is gonna be a bit weird. I'm gonna be like on a 300 caloric surplus, or 200 depending. But on the days that I do not work out, I will stay at maintenance, or maybe even go like, I won't go below. I'll probably stay at maintenance or do a really small surplus. That's basically the plan for this bulk. 1, to not gain unnecessary fat, and 2, That way I don't have to shove so many meals into my day, so I could actually focus on getting rest on the days that I do not work out. Dude, I can barely think right now. But yeah, as for the pre-workout, that thing literally, bro, my body was giving out and I didn't even feel tired. It's like one of those things where, like, I'm like pushing myself and I could literally feel my body giving out, but I feel like I can push harder, which obviously makes me, you know, push a bit through my limits. You know what I mean? Makes it a bit easier to do that. But overall, great session, great gym. Literally signed up immediately. It's super, whenever I visit a new gym, I love going at crowded times, quote unquote. So 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. Reason being because then I can experience what it's like when it's packed to the brim with people. And this, by far, even the private gym I would go to in downtown, even that one had more people than this one at these packed hours. So this one is like relatively empty. Pretty sure it has to do with the location too. This isn't a very like busy location. So anyways, yeah, see y'all on Wednesday for full body session 2, man. Super excited. And yeah, thank you for watching if you made it to this part of the video.